That
Good, good, good. Hey, glad to be here.
as always, a lot of things going on.
This and glad to be alive in 2018 because this don't nobody know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Can we talk about where you're coming from?
What?
Can we talk about? So, Dad says that he's not a model, but I think you're a model. I think you're a model.
No, he's talking about we got a pre-Father's Day fashion show that I'm going to be in with my granddaughter, and I had to go to rehearsal, and I'm not a model. I mean, doing modeling stance and walk down.
Print model. Maybe just a print model.
But not walk.
Too much walking.
Yeah, that runway, and Travis Winky, who's
Cracking the whip.
yeah, he's man.
So
I don't know.
So one of my brother-in-laws is going to be in the
He caught on quick. Travis told everybody. He said he walks like a white boy. Talking about me. He said you stiff as a white boy. Get some.
Hold on. He said you.
Yes. He said what? He said I do call you white boy, but you don't have no soul.
Get off the stage.
So I don't know.
So you're not going to be. You're not going to.
They're gonna try to talk me into it, but I don't want. And then there's no crowd either. I mean, I couldn't do it. It wasn't no crowd there. What do we do? What if the crowd come?
You know, this is just the practice. So y'all practicing in the mall?
We were practicing at the location, not at the mall yet.
Okay.
I think they're gonna do that.
So y'all in the studio.
Yeah.
So you can't walk in the studio.
You got to
But
do
it's
it.
at the mirrors. You can see.
No, but you got to do you got to walk in a modeling stance, and you got to spin a certain kind of a way. I thought it was just gonna be with little kids. You know, I ain't know it could be all that. I didn't know I had to be a professional, and he's trying to. Yeah, you know how he is. He's whipping us into shape.
So it goes down when does it happen?
June 9th, pre-Father's Day in Baltimore at Mondawmin Mall.
So June 9th is a Saturday.
Yes.
Wait a minute. So June 10th is Father's Day?
It's pre-Father's, so it's a
pre-Father's.
week before. It's a week before.
Okay.
A week before.
Okay, all right. I was going to say the white party's on Father's Day. Would have made a difference. I'm just saying.
So when is the white party
June
on?
10th. The white party is June 10th.
That's on a Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's always on Sundays.
Wow. Thought it would be on Saturdays.
No, it's on Sunday. It's on Sunday. All right, so that's interesting. So we got that out the way. So on to some news topics.
I was listening today in reference to North Korea. Do you know they had emblems printed, gold emblems with Trump's face on one side and the leader of North Korea on the other side, and there's a crack in the middle showing how successful his mission was. This guy is all about just trying to. I don't know what he's doing. He's just he has no substance to him. There's no substance. He's just they haven't even met yet, and he's gotten. He wanted to get the Nobel Peace Prize. He wants to get. He wants to be a king. And there is, in this country, and I'm going to be the first to let y'all know, there is a civil war going on in this country right now between the North and the South.
What? What do you mean?
Because most Southerners support Trump. And it has nothing to do with black people. We don't have any say in this matter. This is between white people.
So
and they're going to tell
on one side is what?
On one side is those who oppose Trump and who wants, as Obama said, when they go low, we need to go high. Those who want to go high and keep a country based on laws. Trump wants to keep a country based on what he says. and he's got a lot of white people who are following him. And this country is in war right now. Mm-hmm. If Obama had done anything close to if he had thought about doing anything close to what this man has done, they would have took him out of handcuffs last year, and his wife too, and his 2 little girls too. Okay, this man is doing whatever he wants to do to destroy this country, and everybody knows that he is for himself. He's not for America. He's for himself.
No, he's not.
And they all know it. So, but we don't have no say.
I didn't think that you could get worse as a person than Nixon. I didn't think there was anybody worse as far as the conniving ways. Now, there were things about Nixon that I respected, but he was a racist. But there was things about him. He was a good politician. I respected that part. Trump's not implementing any type of political savvy. He's doing business savvy.
That's all he's doing.
He's just doing business savvy.
He's just doing business. He's doing business. Just told North Korea now, he said today, he said, if you work with us, I'll make sure that your country has a lot of money, and I'll make sure that you're safe. We won't attack you. And this is what he said. And
you believe him?
Who could believe him?
I think I kind of believe him.
Yeah.
I think I think if they do what he's asking, then it'll be okay. But if they don't, when they probably won't, then it may be some issues. But for the most part, the things that he's doing with China, they're gonna do business and it's gonna be fine. And he's gonna live up to the stuff he said he's gonna do with them. He's gonna give ZTE money and take them off the sanctions list and allow them to prosper this Chinese communications company that all of the government entities say is a security risk. Mm-hmm. He's going to do business with them, mm-hmm. which you already said he was, and I believe that he will. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And they said I would not use one of their telephones for anything. I mean,
yes, the military and all of that, and so I didn't even know. I was unaware of ZTE until a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So I had a ZTE phone.
Okay.
And the thing about it is that it's they have an Android phone, and they gave you more memory than the other phones. Gave you better pixel with your camera, but it cost less, and it was just a brand I didn't know, so I got one. And it worked fine for. I don't have it any. I mean, it's not turned on anymore. But I
never heard of it. I wasn't familiar.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't familiar.
So they make these Android phones, and they got a really big screen. I don't know if you remember. Before I got this phone, I had a phone with a pretty big screen, mm-hmm. and it was about like that size, and it was just a regular phone to me. It was just a phone, but I didn't understand that it was deeper than that.
And see what people don't understand also about Trump is that Russia wanted him to get in and to destroy. There's a coup. They did a coup in this country while everybody was looking. I mean, he wanted to destroy the alliance between the United States, England, Canada, France.
Talking about Putin.
Yeah. And he's done it. The United States has new alliances: Russia, China. I mean, it's Saudi Arabia's giving. I mean, Saudi Arabia. They talk about 9/11 came. How many people from Saudi Arabia were on that plane from from 9/11? The majority of them were from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I mean, people
forget.
This is we're in some strange times, and I think that if Trump is not out of office by 2018, he's gonna be in here.
You mean like you don't think after 2024 he would be done?
Oh no. No, hey, if he stays in here after 2018, he ain't gonna never leave. Okay, until he die. Okay, what? Leave for what? Why would
they would have to change the rules?
He's already changing the rules. There's no such thing as rules of law. Giuliani said they got a tape of Giuliani saying on
Larry King.
I think it was Rose.
Charlie Rose. Yeah, Charlie Rose. Right.
You know
about Clinton.
Yeah. You know about the president.
He said the exact opposite of what he's saying right now.
Right. If he got a subpoena, he has absolutely categorically, positively no choice but to succumb to it.
Right. So hold on. Let's slow down. Let's slow down for some people. So we're going back to Giuliani is Trump's attorney, and I thought it was a terrible idea initially, but it's actually working for him in a weird way because Giuliani is saying all the stuff that Trump wants to say on TV. He's just saying it, and he sounds crazy and deranged like Trump would sound. But you got Giuliani saying it, and it makes him happy. So when Clinton was going through all the stuff he was going through, they were talking about subpoenaing him, getting him to testify and all that, and the Democrats were saying, kind of as the president, and Giuliani was out there saying what you're saying, that if you get subpoenaed, that's what you got to do. It's the rule of law.
This is a country of laws.
Yeah.
Now they flipping the script. He's the president. He ain't got to listen to y'all.
And it's the same people.
Yes.
Did you see the interview when he played it?
Yes.
That's not fair. What are you doing? That's not. He tried to talk over the whole thing.
Right. And then Giuliani also said, a reporter asked Giuliani, "What about the rule of law?" He said, "I am here to represent the president of the United States."
That's his answer?
That was his answer. So that lets you know what you're dealing with. So you're not, they talk about Mueller is doing a good job and he's playing by the rules. You can't play by the rules with these people because they're not gonna play by the rules.
Yeah.
It's like black people being free from slavery, and then they say, okay, well now catch up, and Trump and this is what Mueller is doing. He's playing by the rules. And Trump not playing by the rules. I mean, the reason that the War of Independence, the reason that the Americans won, because the British would just walk straight.
And they said they're not fighting right. They're not fighting fair.
Right, they're not fighting fair.
They hide behind trees and shooting.
Right, exactly. In ditches and trees. You know what I mean?
That's the only way that we could win.
That was the only way.
Because we were outnumbered and outgunned, out-soldiered, but they just did guerrilla warfare, and that's how they won.
Exactly.
That's why we lost in Vietnam too.
Exactly. And then the Democrats gonna lose too, and because they're gonna
they have no balls.
Because we're playing by the rules. This is a war. There is no rules.
Because, and that goes back to show you that with a straight face, he's saying that Comey didn't help him in the election by saying that Hillary was under investigation and not saying that he was. With a straight face, they say that. Like they believe that Comey gave him the election. Mm-hmm. It would have been a fair thing if he had said both of these people are under investigation. Maybe Jill Stein would have won. I don't know, but I'm just saying. I think if he had said both of them under investigation, Hillary probably would have won.
And then, but since you brought that up, it's interesting because nobody wants to admit that they made a mistake. Even Comey. He won't. He made big mistakes. He won't even say that was a mistake.
It was.
He won't say that.
He still tries to defend it.
Yeah, he won't admit that. No. I was doing what I thought was right at the time, and that's what I did.
And he tries to justify it, but it doesn't make sense. It's just like, if you said this here, if you say that we don't talk about, because what happened to them saying we don't talk about investigations that are underway? What happened to that? So if you say somebody's under investigation, you're talking about it, right? Mm-hmm. And when they ask people something on TV, they're like, "Oh, I can't comment on an ongoing investigation," but yet y'all talking about it. Y'all getting information from it. You do it when you want to do it.
What is Stoney?
Stormy?
What's her lawyer's name?
Avenatti.
Yeah. So they really getting on him because he's been too too visible on television. And
but he's always dropping stuff.
Yeah, and we get more from him than anybody else.
If you need to hire an attorney, you can afford somebody. Since we can't get Johnny Cochran, I'd hire him.
Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah, he's the white Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, he's good.
Know.
And he's in California, so his rates are high.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know who's paying his salary.
You know what I heard, that I don't know how true it was, but that he and the guy who was with this guy was a good friend of Trump's, but they had hired him for 11 days.
Mooch?
Yeah, the Mooch.
Scaramucci
and
Avenatti?
Pitching a show to MSNBC.
Together?
Yes.
He's friends with him.
Hey,
they fired him, so But when Scaramucci's on TV talking, he's in support of Trump.
Yeah.
Kind of like.
But Scaramucci is also down the middle. He makes a little bit more sense than them.
Than Giuliani.
He's not as neurotic, and but he's he's a Trump supporter without question.
But I can see that Scaramucci is a New York guy, and Avenatti comes off as the same. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So they just hustling.
Right. So who knows if the show will be picked up? But they say they pitched the show.
Yeah. Speaking of shows picked up, the Obamas got a deal with Netflix.
Right.
And a multi-year deal with Netflix, so they can do documentaries or scripted series, unscripted, whatever it's going to be. You were saying that you were surprised that they were even involved in that. Yeah. But what's the girl's name? Malia? There's a daughter, Malia. Yeah. She was an intern for Harvey Weinstein when he was still not disgraced, because they were friends with,
Yeah, well, Harvey, his company produced a lot of. They produced The Butler, the movie The Butler.
Oprah worked with him a lot.
Yeah.
Jay-Z worked with him.
And Oprah said he never tried to do anything to her.
I'm sure. Beyonce said the same thing.
Yeah.
But so I think that's a good move for them. I'm sure they're gonna do a lot of documentaries. You know what I mean?
They didn't say what kind of content.
No, and they shouldn't say that because they don't know what they're gonna do. I think their daughter's gonna handle it.
Yeah. Oh, you think so?
Yeah. I think she's gonna handle it.
Yeah. So hey, good. More power to him. Yeah. More power.
Big move.
What about that big ring that Mayweather bought his daughter?
18 years old. Right?
18 years old.
I need to introduce her to Devon.
Hey,
Mayweather's might be too ghetto.
Yeah, he's too laid back for them, And Wendy Williams said that she's gonna have to watch out for her friends. Even the friends who got money. Gonna try to take that ring.
That's just amazing. He's I don't know. He's doing.
In Baltimore we have what is our boxer's name?
Tank.
Javante.
Yeah.
Tank. And he's been seeing Mayweather's daughter.
I didn't know that. This one?
Yeah.
The 18-year-old?
Yeah.
He's about that age.
And
so I'm not going to introduce her to Devon.
But see, listen. The reason that they say, him and Mayweather not getting along now.
Because he wants him to move out there.
They said because he's having sex with Mayweather's daughter.
Okay, she's cute.
Yeah, she's got money. So, I don't know, but yeah. And Mayweather, how could he be mad at that?
All the
I mean, what?
He was allegedly messing with Tiny.
I mean, chickens come home, right? And he got a strip club, right? That he owns. I mean, what are you talking about?
But you don't never want to be your daughter. You know what I'm saying?
It's got to be one day. Got to be one day. Got to be somebody. I know. I got 3 of them. So I held them off as long as I could.
Yeah, but when you were when they were, when you were in your 30s, you weren't very welcome into guys.
No.
No. You told me one time I need to escort my friends to the bathroom. Well, they're just roaming around. You got your sisters in here.
Well, I'm sure I did. I'm going to say I don't remember that.
We stand by the door too.
That's
a good idea. Stand right there.
I don't remember that, but I know I wouldn't let no holiday wander through my house looking for the bathroom. You know? And I ain't like them outside blowing the horn.
Oh, yeah. You said that. Yeah. I've heard you say that before too. Yeah, so.
Yeah.
So Trump, I think he's winning. I don't think
his approval ratings are up.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't think that they have enough. The other side doesn't have enough. Just they don't have what it takes to go against them. Because a bully, you got to punch a bully in the face.
Mm-hmm.
You can't cower. Like, no matter what happens, you said he's not apologizing. He's not taking a step back. He's just steady coming forward. I thought stress was going to be getting to him at this point in time. Nope.
But see, that's another thing that works for him. Because
he don't care.
Yeah.
In order to be stressed, you have to care about something. Like, oh, my God, this happened, that happened. He doesn't care.
That's true. Because what got Nixon and even Clinton down, people saw the stress in them.
Definitely.
You know, and Clinton, I thought he was going to kill himself. You know, I said he's going to commit suicide. You know, because white people. Speaking of suicide, let me divert. These are the people. I mean, in this country, in 2016, there were 45,000 suicides. Unbelievable. 19,000 homicides in this country. They talk about homicides. People shoot. There were 45,000 suicides. 70% of those suicides were white men. Mm. And the definition, they said a suicidal individual is a person who is not stable. And so when you got 70% of 45,000, you got 31,000. They had 31,000 white men running around here. And they all got guns. Unstable. Going into that school in Texas, the boy was too scared afterwards. The kid, he wanted to kill himself, but he was too scared. They're all these are suicidal people. These people, we in dangerous times. Dangerous times. These people, I don't know. I remember a few years ago. I'm going back 20 years ago. Warren Brown. Attorney Warren Brown. And I know Warren very well. Like Warren, he's a good friend of mine. But he used to have a gun buyback, and only people that are giving gun buyback were black people. We giving our guns, and white people arming up to the teal, and we giving the guns away. You can't do that, people.
No, we had some extra ones. No, that gun had a body on it. Yeah, take this. I don't know. I remember. You are in favor of us arming.
Yeah. And recently I just found out in Atlanta they have and I'm going to join. They have the African American. Hold on, I'm glad you said that. And I just saw it last night, and that's why I never wanted to go to gun ranges with white people. I said, no, turn my back. I've been got shot in the back. And this is, it's the NAAGA, National African American Gun Association in Atlanta. And they said last 2016 they had 14 chapters. Now they got 52. And
you got over one here.
I'm going to investigate that myself. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely, yeah. And we have to. You got to protect yourself.
No doubt.
Unless you can always call the police, black people, and see if what they gonna do.
See how that works out.
Yeah, see how that works out for you. You know. So we have to. you've got to know what time it is. And here's the point. We all going to die one day. We're not here forever. And I'd rather die standing up for my family and my people than to suffer and die and live and die from cancer. I'm ready to defend and protect. And so that's just the way it is. We have to.
That's a good way to end it.
Don't get scared now. Too late to get scared. we in here now. You know. But then again, I'm gonna be 69 next year, so I've lived my life. I'm trying to help y'all. Okay. So,
at 69, you live your life.
Yeah, huh?
At 69, you live your life.
Yeah. So I mean, I got grandkids, and I'm trying to help them, and I got my children, and I got my community. I support black people, and that's that's who I am. And if not us, who gonna support us? I mean,
if not now, then
when?
Right.
If not here, where?
Right.
So hey, I know that we got the Midas touch, but we can rest assured that everything gonna work out to our advantage. Because what did Martin Luther King say? He said, "I've been to the mountaintop. I looked over, and we, as a people, we gonna get there." And I believe that.
I do too.
I believe that. I believe it. And
Definitely thank you as always.
Yes, indeed. I hope I didn't scare nobody.
No, I don't think you did.
All right now.
You might have riled them up.
All right now.
I don't think you scared them. I think you riled them up.
All right. And listen, stay in shape and stay healthy.
Yeah.
Stay in shape and stay healthy.
That's important. Definitely, if you miss any episodes of our shows, you can always go to RadioOnFire.com, click shows. You can see all of shows from any one of our programs there. We'll be back next week.
Radio on Fire, getting ready to get fired up. What did the lady say? Fired up and ready to go. Fired up and I'm ready to go. Come on, soldiers. Let's go. Yes. Are we off the air?
Yes.
And I'm running for president.